I am Martin Loxley, partner and head of family law at Irwin Mitchell, based in Sheffield. This is a podcast in relation to the differences between marriage and cohabitation.
Could you just give us some basic information about the difference between marriage and cohabitation?
The main difference is that in relation to the marriage, there obviously has to be a marriage. In relation to cohabitation, the parties don't enter into any contract whatsoever in relation to their relationship. The main differences arise when the couple decide to split up.
In Britain today, how many people are actually married and how many are just living?
The most recent statistics show that there are around 11 million couples who are married, and as many, quite surprising, as 4 million who are unmarried.
If we start with children, will marriage affect the rights of and responsibilities in relation to children?
No, not really, because when a couple are married and have children, then both parties assume what's called parental responsibility. If a couple are unmarried and have children, if the father appears on the birth certificate, then he has the same rights as the mother and acquires parental responsibility. If he does not appear on the birth certificate, then he can acquire parental responsibility by either making an application to the court or obtaining the agreement of the mother.
And when it comes to inheritance, what?
In a marriage situation, the wife automatically, or the husband automatically, receives the estate of the deceased spouse. In a cohabitee position, the surviving cohabitee does not automatically receive anything. The survivor has to make an application to the court for a share of the estate, and that claim is based mainly on his or her need and the value of the estate.
So how difficult is it then if you just
It could be very difficult if the deceased partner does not leave any provision for the surviving partner. Then the surviving partner has to show that he or she was dependent immediately prior to the death, and the surviving partner also has to show that there should have been reasonable financial provision made for him or her in the estate. And so what one finds, I'm afraid, is that the surviving partner is often taking on the deceased family, the deceased children, who may be the beneficiaries of the estate, or the deceased friends, and so it does create a lot of acrimony and a lot of tension.
And cost-wise,
it's extremely expensive. A case of that nature, an inheritance dispute, can cost tens of thousands of pounds by the time the case is actually tried.
So you really got to weigh up what...
You've got to weigh up whether the benefits of spending the sort of money which it will entail will give you the amount that you want to receive. So you've got to do a benefits against risk analysis, because litigation, any form of litigation, is risky, and you've got to weigh up whether the risks of taking the litigation and taking on the family are worth the amount of money that you're going to commit to it.
In terms of separation, what would the difference be between being married and...
Well, the main difference is that when a divorce couple decide that they a married couple no longer wish to be married, then they have to enter into a divorce. And there is a procedure for divorce which is court-based. If a cohabitation comes to an end, then the couple can simply separate. There is no need for that to be formalised in any way.